Gentleman is recognized for 2 minutes.
I thank the chairman for yielding. Sometimes when I watch a debate, I wonder what happened to the confident America that I remember, that, when a failing country threatens us, we actually respond with force instead of fear and run away. That said, this process argument that we're having is interesting. But as my colleague said earlier, maybe they forgot something. So I'm going to urge defeat of the previous question, because I think in this resolution something major was forgotten. Maybe they can recraft it, bring it back later. But that is this. I hear my friends on the other side of the aisle say that Mr. Soleimani was a bad guy and they're glad he's dead. However, process argument follows. But I think somebody's been left out of this. When I was in Iraq in 2008 and 2009, I operated mostly against terrorist networks of a different nature, but about a quarter of my operations were against terrorist networks from Mr. Soleimani. So these attacks against Americans, we talk about the dead Americans from Iraq. These have been going on for a very long time, and I was part of the response to that. But one of the most important things we can do if we're going to have this process argument is appreciate the men and women, not just of the military, but of the intelligence community, of the State Department, of everywhere that has worked to bring the intelligence to bring this evil man to justice. I heard somebody earlier say we should have just captured him. Well, think of the risk that would have put to our military. So maybe we should at least appreciate the job that they're willing to do. That's going to be essential. I often hear my friends talk about keeping the military safe, as if that is the end state of the military. The military's job that they volunteer for every day is to keep the American people safe. And that is exactly what was done a week ago in the death of Soleimani. So I urge my colleagues to defeat the previous question so that we can give you an opportunity and pass this resolution appreciating the men and women of the intelligence and the military. That's the least we can do after this debate on the floor. With that, I yield back.